Long Beach Realtor and real estate agent costs when selling a house or buying in Long Beach, California. Now in this video we'll look at how much you need to budget for using a Long Beach Realtor to sell your home and ways to save on costs. Also, if you're going to be buying your first home or second home or whatever home, we will examine the additional fees and costs you'll need to budget for. Whatever you are doing, if using a Long Beach Realtor or Long Beach real estate agent, choose wisely. They can make you a lot more money or lose you a lot if you don't get the right one for you. Okay, let's get on the way then, and first of all we will look at the buying costs in Long Beach, California. So this video in this series is all about your Long Beach real estate agent, their fees, and the total cost of buying property in the area. It includes the hidden costs and a special discount code to save you money when selling your home or buying. Now fortunately for buyers, the majority of costs are on the seller, not the buyer. When it comes to buying, you've got it pretty good comparatively, but there are costs besides the cost of the house you are buying. Okay, so let's look at the buyer's typical closing costs. This is based on a purchase price of $900,000. It's also based on you not being a cash buyer. Roughly 75% who buy a home do so with a loan. Now when you look at the loan application fee, origination fee, appraisal fee, wire transfer, home inspection, credit report, survey costs, not always required but advisable in a lot of cases and necessary in many as well. Lenders, titles, insurance, property taxes aren't added into the final figure here because there's something else on this that we need to add, but the total coming to $11,630-ish. Now obviously there's a big variable in there. Okay, so there you go. You see the table shows the total buyer costs on a £900,000 purchase price in California. Now the property tax is not added, as I said, to the total cost. This is due at different times of the year. Present cost is $9,000 split over 2 payments through the year. So although it is a cost the buyer will have, it may not be all due at the time of the purchase, but you will have it every year for the time you own the property. And again, this is variable and it does depend where you are in California itself. So I touched on the fact that the majority buy their home with a loan, and a home buyer in California could get pre-qualified without having to submit a loan application, but an application is usually required for a full pre-approval. And it has to be said, it is definitely recommended, not just to give you the peace of mind of knowing where you are with your finances, also puts you in a strong position when buying a property, as you will look more attractive as a buyer to the prospective seller. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the selling costs in Long Beach, California. Okay, so Long Beach real estate agent, what will it cost to sell? You see, so you've decided to sell your Long Beach home. How much from your sale will you have to pay out in total costs? Well, it can vary a lot, and the main variable is the Long Beach real estate agent fees. We will come to that a bit later, but the typical costs in California have the second highest costs by state for home sales, the first being Hawaii. The main reason is the average property prices are so high. It's the trade-off though for living in a desirable place, and why lots of people aspire to live here in California. Why not? Now the top end in percentage terms of you selling your home would be around 8% off the sale price. The lower end cost is just over 6%. You can see here a rundown of all the costs here in the chart on a typical selling price of $900,000. Of course you'll notice there are no real estate agent fees here, but this can be a big variable, so I've left this out. But if you add your real estate agent fees, then you could add up to a staggering $45,000 at worst. Of course, you could sell for free yourself, and we have a video in this series on how to do that. You would still have the other closing costs though, even if you're selling yourself, so the choice is yours. And those costs would be looking at this chart. You have the title, service and settlement fees, or 0.32%, 2,880. Owner's title insurance, 3,330. Transfer tax, 990. Recording fees, 270. Property taxes vary, so these are in here as well, but the total is 7,470. And then of course you've got your real estate agent fees. Well, there you go, Long Beach realtor costs when selling or buying in the beautiful, vibrant city of Long Beach, California. So I'd like to wish you all good health and good luck with your property transactions, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.